The Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority EPRA has validated the kickoff of public consultative workshop on proposed retail tariff application RTA starting tomorrow in Nakuru, followed by Eldoret, Kisumu, and later proceed to the rest of the country before adjourning for a resolution from the collected views from stakeholders.
We are here today and we have brought this meeting together as a regulator because we as a regulator are mandated on the technical and economic regulation of the energy and petroleum sectors in this country.
EPRA Director General Daniel Kipto Bagoria said that during tomorrow's session, Kenya Power will be presenting the proposed RTA to be applicable for the tariff control period 2022-2023 to the year 2025-2026, calling on residents, manufacturers, companies, universities and all energy stakeholders to attend and share ideas ahead of the presentation.
We are in the course of reviewing the tariff application that we've received from KPLC. And this, again, as I say, is a legal process. We are mandated as part of the law, the Energy Act 2019, Section 11B, C, and D mandates us to review tariff structures, to be able to approve tariffs, to make adjustments.
The DG noted that the draft regulations, once adopted, will ensure consumers only pay for expenses incurred by utilities in prudent manner and promote sustainable development, while taking into account the needs of all citizens. On whether EPRA should embrace power from the neighboring country Ethiopia as an option to bring down cost of electricity on proposed charges, the DG reiterated that even though Ethiopia's power is cheap, the cost and maintenance fees make the charges surge.
On the Ethiopia power, you're spot on. The average generation cost of power on a daily basis oscillates between 9 and about 10 shillings per kilowatt hour, and this is a levelized cost across all generation sources. So you have your hydro, you have your thermal, you have your wind, you have your solar, you have your hydro. You're able to bring all that together, and then you come up with an average generation cost.
While speaking today during the validation workshop, Kipto said the Energy Regulatory Agency is committed to improving the country's energy regulatory framework. The proposed retail tariff application will see electricity prices hiked both on domestic and commercial consumers.
The last comprehensive tariff review for a 3-year tariff control period was in 2018. We haven't had as a country a comprehensive tariff review from 2018. The law, the Energy Act of 2019, mandates and requires that we do have a tariff control period for 3 years, and there's a provision in the law that was passed in 2019, and that is why we are now embarking on this comprehensive tariff review.
According to Kenya Power Acting Chief Executive Geoffrey Muli, over 6.3 million Kenyans remain in lifeline tariff, consuming less than 30 units of electricity annually, majority of which use electricity during peak hours.
We have had several meetings. We have formed technical committees to look at different ways of approaching the informal settlements and bringing them to the grid in a sustainable manner.
Considering the competitive nature of power production with neighboring countries, Muli said Kenya Power is working towards creating a regional sufficient electricity production, unlike the neighbor countries who experience unreliable power.
The only way you can be able to keep your customers is to give them quality supply. We were able to collect 157 billion for the sector. That is the amount of money that we shared among us, the sector agencies. We are looking forward to get an amount slightly higher than this, by about 15 to 20%.
Muli said that as of December last year, Kenya's main source of electricity was geothermal at 49%, hydro stood at 20%, wind at 13%, thermal at 11%, solar at 4%, with imports and off-grid at 2% and 1% respectively.
And again, that amount will be to take care of the revenue requirement for the sector. Is to ensure that we have adequate generation. Our transmission network is robust to take power supply to where it is required, and our distribution network is okay to be able to supply customers, to give them the quality power that they require and reliable power that they require.
Stanley Lugaria, The Informer, uncovering the truth.